the original bird staff, and I really found it a pleasure to be here with you today. We've got thank you. We have a long program, so I want to get started because we want to have plenty of time. We're bound by some time constraints, and that is that Amy Goodman, our keynote speaker, has to get to plane later on tonight, so she has to speak on time and be finished on time to catch an airplane. Thanks again for coming. In terms of some logistics, the bathrooms are out here and right down the trail that way. There's a truck out selling snow cones and soft ice cream out in the front if you like. And of course there's beer and soft drinks and sandwiches over here. So please help yourself. The agenda is that we're going to go from about 3 until about 6 o'clock. From 4 until about 6 o'clock with some speaking. We're going to hear from 3 people who used to be involved in the bird. Then we're going to have a space for other people who are involved in the bird or other people who want to say something to talk. And then we're going to have Amy Goodman who's going to speak at 5 o'clock. And then there'll be a brief break after that so we can socialize again. And then we're going to hear some great music beginning at 7 o'clock. So first let me mention that there's some people that are going to be wandering around wanting to interview people. And of course it's your choice if you want to talk to them or not. There's somebody named Patrick Edmondson from the Strip Project right over here who wants to interview people from those days. And there's a Judy Cinder from Artemis Productions who's making a DVD of this event and will offer it for sale if anybody wants that as well. First, I wanted to sort of thank a number of people who were involved in making this happen. The first I think to thank are the people here at the D complex, this series of buildings that we're meeting in. They've been very helpful, and we very much appreciate their help. Also, I want to thank Brian Taylor, who did a lot of printing and has been involved in helping all of us with printing for many years. And also the people from Staples and Pontoline who did a lot of help in laminating the covers and stuff that you see hanging on the rail. Then I particularly want to thank the people on who made this happen. That is the former bird staffers here in Atlanta who actually organized that and allowed those of us from other places to come back and join and meet old friends. There were, as I understand it, about a dozen people who were involved in planning this. So special thanks, I think, goes to Phil Bale and Kenny Lane who did the food, to Barbara Joy and Bob Goodman who did the media work and did great work on the media. And then to Steve Wise and Thomas Stephanie Coffin and Linda Howard, who were the main people in the exhibit that you see hanging out around the wall. They worked night and day for several weeks to get all that together and to put it up. And do take time to look at that. They're interested in trying to use these exhibits in other programs in the future. There's going to be a program on at the Iron Drum on Saturday and Sunday, June 21st and 22nd with some of the posters. But if you know of other sort of events where people would like to use this material, let one of them know about that. One of the things that stands out for me about the bird is not so much its work, but how it looked. As you can see from the covers and the graphics, it looks like something you want to look at. And it made it stand out, I think, from other underground papers around the country. There were big debates for long hours about whether or not to have white space or more words. And people like Linda and Stephanie, I think, led the faction that was demanding white space and graphics instead of words. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I was on the wrong side of those issues, and they were right. And it really made the bird stand out very much. Now, the proceeds from this event will go to benefit a couple of local Atlanta media groups. And it's very appropriate that that happened because the Bird, of course, was an alternative media. And we're very fortunate to have WRFG become such a successful alternative media. So maybe somebody from WRFG could come up and say a word about WRFG for a second. Could Barbara do that or someone? Yeah. They're on their way.
Good afternoon. It's a joyous occasion to get everybody here that worked on the Bird, everybody that supports the progressive movement, everybody who cares about our society. I want to thank everybody for coming out. My name is Joan Baptist. I'm the station administrator at WRFG. This July we're going to be celebrating our 35th year, and that would not be possible without everybody here. WRFG's mission is to give voice to those that do not have a voice in this society.
We're in the nursing home.
And we've been doing that for 35 years. As we go into the next 35 years, it's more important now than ever because we're being silenced. And nobody here is going to allow that to happen. I want to thank everybody from the Great Speckled Bird. People who come from California and New York and Philadelphia, Oklahoma, everywhere. This truly is a reunion. This truly is a joyous occasion, and I want to thank everybody for everything you've done for WRFG. Thank you.
Let me suggest that those of you who don't have chairs, bring chairs. There are chairs scattered around, and if you can bring them around here, and if you're around this periphery here, if you can move your conversation somewhere else so that we can listen to people who are speaking, it would be great. It's hard to hear in this room. The other group that will benefit from proceeds from this program is the Atlanta Progressive News. Is there somebody here that can say a word about Progressive News? Pardon me? Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. My name is Matthew Cardinale, and I'm the news editor of Atlanta Progressive News, and we are so pleased to be here today. We're so honored and so inspired to be carrying on the tradition of independent media, of an alternative news perspective in Atlanta. So, wow, it's so great to be here today. And do we have any Atlanta Progressive News readers in the audience? All right. Well, we only have a couple minutes, so I'm just going to hit some key talking points. When we came to Atlanta, of course, even before we came to Atlanta, we knew about the Great Speckled Bird, and you know, there's just been so many people who've been part of the Great Speckled Bird, who've really been intertwined with us as we began our coverage of Atlanta. Of course, we're available at www.atlantaprogressivenews.com. We did have like 3 print issues, so I can attest to how difficult it is to have a print edition, and how amazing it is to see the consistency that they put out, such beautiful graphics and such wonderful content, and also what a big team, what a big coalition they had. I think both of those things are very impressive, particularly right now when you see the way that print editions are struggling. So we're doing it online. We're only online right now. That's again at www.atlantaprogressivenews.com. And you know, we, along with WRFG, are one of the only sources providing an independent, progressive perspective to news in Atlanta, and so we need your support. We have a table. When you come in through the front door, you can check us out. We have an email list. We'd like to get your email so you can get our email bulletins and stay informed about the different news that we're covering. And we're also selling have some of our back issues, some collector editions of our back issues over there as well. The biggest thing that I want to convey is really the philosophy behind progressive news, because we believe every progressive issue is connected, and that connection is that we all need to come together and engage the political process. That engagement cannot occur without information. So no matter what issue you're interested in, independent media is something that you should be concerned about. We are just so delighted and thankful, and thank you so much.